So, hello SRL fans, welcome back to another race. Today is Canada for Season 4, Round 17. And well, we've got, I think, a few more drivers than we did last time in Silverstone, which is great news. And yeah. So just waiting on, to jump into qualifying. So yeah, I think people are still joining in at the moment. I'm not too sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure people are still joining in. So yeah, we'll just wait for that to happen and for people to ready up, but it shouldn't be too long now. So yes, you have me again, Reece March. Probably not a good thing because my commentating skills aren't the best, but I'll give it my best shot. I'll tell you what I am going to do though, is I am going to save the picture of all the drivers' names so I can say drivers' names a bit easier than last time, since last time I was quite rubbish, and also I'm not the best at pronouncing names, so I apologise if I pronounce people's names wrong. Well, if they're watching it and I pronounce your name wrong, I apologise about that, but I'm just going to give it my best shot. Hopefully it goes alright. Alright, here we go then, going into qualifying. It's going to be quite interesting because well, obviously it's my first time with the SRL League, so I don't know how people do on this track, but I do know there has been different winners in each season. I will try and get that up now, so I can tell you who has won it in the past seasons, or who's won the Canadian Grand Prix in the past years. Okay, I cannot get that up because apparently I haven't been sent that, but that's okay. I think Samuel Brandt won season 1, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, I think that's all I know. I apologise about that, but yeah, here we go then. Right, so qualifiers now started. 18 minutes of, well, just under 18 minutes now of this. So we actually have both McLaren. Actually, no, it's only one McLaren. I thought Tyler would be in McLaren today, but I'm guessing he's in Renault for whatever reason. But we have Tim back after his 2 race bans, which is great to see. We also have Nick still. So Nick's, after his incredible win in Britain or Silverstone, he maybe is looking to get another one. Who knows? And Sandro wasn't too far behind him, and hopefully he might get a better result. Who knows? And after Billy's disappointing race in Silverstone as well, after he had that crash, maybe he's looking to do a bit better. But who's coming up first? Oh, okay. We got Tim out on track, and Tyler's just coming out on track as well. So, looking like the Renault engine powered guys are coming up pretty early. Try and get a quick lap in straight away maybe, and someone else is coming out. Jesper, I think that is. I might have said that wrong. I'm not too sure. Or I might just completely be wrong with the names, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Yes, Jesper, that's right. I might have pronounced the name wrong. I apologise about that massively. But, yeah, so Tim's actually going to be the first one to start his lap, so we'll watch him and see how he does. Maybe, well, just maybe he might want to get quite a good, position and finish in a high position in the race after his 2 race bans. Actually, after knocking me off, so, yeah, it was kind of my fault though, because obviously I did accidentally take him out when I was trying to let him through at the beginning in Belgium, but that's in the past now. So yeah, anyway, Tim looking really quick actually. I mean, he might have been practicing. He probably has been practicing, and everyone has been practicing. Even I've practiced. I'm not even racing. So yeah, Samuel Rant as well, who won season 1 in Canada, isn't racing today, sadly. Bit of a shame because he might have done well today. Who knows? But Tim looking really quick. Let's see how Tyler's doing. So glad everyone's looking pretty clean at the moment. No problems or anything. So can't really complain about that. And if I know Tyler, he has told me that he's going to try and do better than what he did in Italy. After he crashed in Italy, he said he was going to try and do better, and he said he really likes Canada and is going to try and finish in a good spot. So maybe he might be one to watch. Don't know. Tim has obviously gone fastest at the moment, a 109. So that's pretty decent. I mean, it's probably still better than my best lap time. I don't even know. But there we go. So Tyler using the straight line tactic, and he goes second with a 110. So a little behind Tim, but he's still trying his best. Got Jesper. Let's see where he's gonna go. Is he finishing a lap or starting a lap? Oh no, he's just finishing a lap, and that's a 108 there. Incredible. Probably not the best yet, because I feel like people might be able to bust something else out. So we have one of the Red Bulls out on track as well. So we have Gio out on track. I apologise if I said his name wrong, but I think he's on a hot lap right now. So he might be one to watch. And we also have Cameron and Sandro on track. I think Sandro is actually... Oh, he's just going to come straight into the pit. So he bolts out a lap. I don't know if that was an out lap or a hot lap. I'm not too sure. But Cameron on a hot lap too is what I'm pretty sure. Where does all my commentating thing goes? There we go. That's better. So yeah, he is on a hot lap. I don't really need that. No, I do need that. Not that. Alright, so yeah. Cameron's on a hot lap. Neek's on a hot lap as well. No, he's not on a hot lap. Yeah, he is on a hot lap. Bit of a lag bit there. And he was drifting a bit around that corner. So, yeah, pretty fill up the track at the moment. I mean, people have started to come into the pits now. Everyone who set their lap at the beginning. But Billy's out on track as well. He's on a really long lap there. I think that might have been just a test lap. So, he's going to try and maybe start a good lap this one. Why did it say 4.49? That's wrong, surely. I don't know. Oh, Tim's left the session. Wait, why has Tim left the session? So he hasn't retired, he's just left. So he could still join back before the race, but that's a bit weird. Anyway, we'll watch Billy for now and see what he can do. Because he's on a quick lap now. Oh, he loses back in massively there. That was really close. He's flying down there. He's taking it really nicely. Oh, but he smacks the barrier. Oh, what is Billy doing? That was definitely not the right way to take that corner. I mean, he's doing alright still, even though his lap time's been kind of ruined by a few mistakes, like bumps and stuff along the way. He's still pushing on, and he might still get a fairly decent lap, or he might back out of it. I'm not too sure. So he probably will back out of it. Yeah, he does. He comes into the pits. So yeah, he's probably not gonna be too happy with that one. But Sandro's on his out lap at the moment, and he will hopefully be looking to get better than 11th. Who knows? I mean, anything can happen really. But I mean, just warm those tyres up at this point. Get it ready for the hot lap. See what we can do. Oh, we got Rene on track as well. He's just finished his lap time. He puts a 1:12. Oh, that's a bit off. So both of the Renaults actually here today. Well, Tyler being the reserve driver for Renault powered engines, but Rene here again. And after his result last race, you know, he'll be hoping to get a bit better, maybe on the podium this time. So, who knows? Cameron on another lap as well. Few people on laps. Oh, I mean 2 people on laps. And Sandra as well. Sandra's on a lap now. Who will be the first to complete their laps? Rene or it'll be Cameron? So let's see where Cameron can get up to, and then we'll flip to Rene and then flip to Sandra. See where they can get to. See if they can upgrade their laps. Well, Sandro's definitely gonna get a better. Well, he hasn't even set a lap yet, so he's definitely gonna get a better lap. And here we go, Cameron using the straight to his advantage, and he does a 1:09, so he gets ahead of Tyler and is up to P5. Now, oh, Rene's in the pits. Now let's switch to Sandro then. See how he's doing. So he flips the DRS open nicely down the straight now. She gets as much speed down the straight as possible. Getting ready for the chicane. And now coming up to the Wall of Champions. Will he take it nicely? He takes it really nicely. You know, use a straight line again. Yeah, uses a straight line again. And he goes first. Pole position. Provisional pole position by Sandro Dullius. Incredible lap time. A 1:08. And it's a bit off, you know. Jesper's a bit off, you know, from that time. But, you know, it can still be done. It can still be done. So, at the moment, it is a Ferrari 1-2. It is a Ferrari 1-2. Incredible. But we still haven't had Francis out on the track yet. Obviously, Francis doing really well in the championship and in the races. And after that disappointing, you know, well, pretty decent second. But sadly, I think he should have won that one in Silverstone. But, yeah, you know, the pit stops and change over to the wets kind of ruined him over a little bit. So, kind of annoying. But, yeah, going all good at the moment. So we've got Jura on track. I think is this an actual hot lap or is he? Okay, if it is actual hot lap, I think it would have been invalidated there because he just complete slice the corner. But I think he's just taking this one slowly and gonna try next lap. I don't know. To me, it still looks pretty quick. Oh no, okay, yeah, yeah, this is definitely like. Yeah, a little extra out lap sort of thing, or warm up lap, and yeah. Anyone actually on a actual flying lap? Oh, Tyler's on a flying lap. Here we go. So through here, does he tap the World Championship? No, he takes the World Champions pretty nicely. Flips the DRS open, flying down the street, and is he going to improve his lap time? He doesn't. He doesn't, sadly. But he's starting another lap time. And maybe he can, you know, try and bust something else out. Maybe get up to P6 or something. I don't know. To be fair, there's a massive gap between Tyler and Cameron. You know, Cameron nearly a second faster than Tyler. So, yeah, Tyler's got a bit of pace to put in if he wants to try and beat that. But 7th, you know, ain't too bad. It's better than what I've done, to be honest. So, I wouldn't really complain about that. And he seems to be flying pretty nicely at the moment. Oh, he taps the barrier just a little bit there. I don't know if that was just a little bit of lag on my screen or if he actually did tap the barrier. But on my screen, he did tap the barrier just a little bit. So flying through here. Hairpin time. Nice and slowly. Oh, he took that pretty nicely. Oh, a bit dodgy on the exit. I don't know if he'll back out of that lap. I think, yeah, he's backed out of that lap. Oh, don't want to go on the grass, so don't know what he was trying there. But, yeah, he backed out of that lap. And I think he'll probably come into the pit so he doesn't run out of fuel. Yeah, there we go. Because if I know Tyler, sometimes he runs out of fuel by trying to set too many hot laps on Rich. But we have Jura. He's on a pretty quick lap. Flying through there really nicely. Flips the DRS open. What's this lap time going to be like? A 1:09.2, and that puts him up in 4th. So it is 2 Ferraris on the front row and then 2 Red Bulls on the second row. So, you know, that this is pretty decent, you know, from the Ferraris and Red Bulls. You know, their paces are really nice. So maybe we could see a, you know, improvement on both. I don't know. It'll be close though. It will be close. And oh, Billy's just set the fast lap. There's the pace that was there in Silverstone. Look at that. Pole position at the moment for Billy. And there we go. We have Francis out on track as well. So let's see what he can do. Flips the DRS open, flying down the straight. Now a chicane. How would he take this? He'll probably take it with a massive amount of speed. Oh, that was really nice, really tight on the exit, but so perfect. And what's it going to be? 5th. Jeez. So a little down, especially how good that lap at the end looked. I mean, I didn't see the whole of it, but it looks so nice at the end. So that's a shock, but I don't think that'll be it from Francis. He'll probably come back with something else, and well, maybe even have a chance for a top 2 finish. Maybe, you know, 2 Force Indias again, battling out. Here we go. So what's this sector going to be like? Shame it doesn't show like purple, green, and red sectors for me. Like, I can't see it. Only the actual driver can see it. So yeah, I think has he backed out his lap, or is he still going for it? Oh, it's plus 2.3 seconds down. So still not as good as Billy's lap if he is pushing. Nah, he's backed out. Yeah, he's warming up the tyres. Maybe he's going to try again. I don't know, but 5th, you know, I still wouldn't be too disappointed with that, because if I know anything, it's Francis is really good in the race. And, you know, especially when I saw him in Belgium, he was really good. But 1:13 there, but obviously he backed off it. But this lap time might be good. Oh, he locks up a little bit there, so not the greatest of corners there. So that's lost him a little bit of time. And maybe he might try and pull it back. I'm not too sure. I mean, it's quite hard to pull a little bit of a lock up back, but who knows? He could do it. I don't know. Oh, so Jesper's back out on a lap again. And this is his flying lap. Will he improve and maybe push himself up to provisional pole? Or at least past Sandro? Who knows? So Sandro's actually in the pits at the moment. So he might have to come back out again soon if he wants to get another lap time in. But there we go. So flips DRS open perfectly. And is he going to beat Sandro? He doesn't quite beat him. A little bit off there, but interesting top 5. Really interesting. Oh, Jesberger. Yeah, I meant Jesper. Has retired. He might have just like given up with that one. But yeah, he's retired. Francis. Oh, he's just completely cut the corner. Oh, that ain't great. That ain't great. I mean, obviously he's not going to count with that lap time, because there's just no point, is there? You know, he's just completely cut the corner. He still sees flying though. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that'd be allowed really, but who knows? If probably isn't, but yeah. But he's still pushing. Maybe he'll still try and like get some sort of lap time in. Cameron out on track as well, and he just pits now. Tyler starting. Well, he just finished his lap time, so he's in 9th at the moment. So Tyler actually on top of both of the Renaults, but don't worry, because Renault is still out on a lap, and he is coming up to the chicane now. See what he can do. So flips the DRS open perfectly. Will he push himself ahead of his teammate? And he doesn't. Oh, massively off there. Maybe they'll just both complete one more lap each. I'm not too sure. And that seems like it for everyone. That's out. So we'll watch Tyler, and then we'll flip to Renault, and then we'll flip to Billy. Well, actually, who's furthest? Yeah. We'll flip to Renault after Tyler, and then flip to Billy, because Billy's the furthest back on the lap. So we can see each person's ending of the lap. So Tyler flying down and flips the DRS open nicely, and I think that'll be like a win for Tyler if he can, you know, come out on top of his teammate. I mean, I wouldn't complain about. Oh, he pits. So will Renault carry on? Renault looking really quick through there. Let's see what he can do. And he'll probably get a little bit of slipstream from Billy here as well. If that is Billy. Yeah, it is Billy, because Francis is in the pits. So he might get a little bit of DRS. Well, he does get DRS, but a little bit of slipstream from Billy as well. I'm not too sure. He looks a little too far back, so maybe not. But through, how nicely will he take it? Flips the DRS open. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice lap, but will he beat his teammate? 09. Oh, he does, and he even pushes himself up ahead of Cameron as well. So that is an incredible result for Renault. I mean, you know, it's still in the top 10. You know, that's. I mean, there's only 11 people, but think about it. At least he's now beating his teammate Tyler, and he's jumped ahead of Cameron as well. So you can't really complain. But Cameron's on an outlap, so he will be able to have one more chance at a lap, because we still just got under a minute left. So maybe he might push himself back ahead of Renault, and maybe even Tim. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Has Tim rejoined the game back or what? Because he's, you know, he left, but I haven't seen him join back. So we go then Cameron. Oh, he is on his lap now. I didn't even realise. I thought he was on his out lap. But here we go, and it doesn't look like. Nah, it's nowhere near really. Maybe he'll try and complete this lap as well. Is there anyone else that's out on track? Oh, Jur is out on track. He's on a hot lap here. Looks like he's flying. He'll probably want to try and like jump himself ahead of Francis again to try and, you know, maybe be a 2 Ferrari and 2 Red Bulls for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Not too sure. I mean, he'd probably also like to beat his teammate. He'd probably want to get pole position as well. I mean, obviously, who doesn't? And that's Renault letting Jur through really nicely. Flying through here, Jur flips the DRS open really nicely. Flies down to the line. And that puts him in 6th. He stays 6th. So, another bet. Oh, and Francis locks up just a little bit. Not going the best from him, sadly. Where's Nick to? Nick is actually on a hot lap and just ahead of Francis actually, so let's see where he can go. And Sandro's on his hot lap, so we'll watch him just come across the line, see if he can reclaim pole position. Who knows? So fly down to the line now, and he doesn't quite beat it. No, he doesn't. And now we'll flip to Nick and see what Nick can do as he's flying down here. Looks like a pretty decent lap at the moment. I'm not too sure. I can't really calculate. See. Oh, flies through there. Loose the back. Oh, and that's it. He's ruined that lap. That is it. Surprised he got no damage from there. But Francis anyway, flying down here. Will Francis maybe push up to pole position? And he gets 2nd, I think. I'm not too sure. Yeah, 2nd. So it's a 1-2 for the Force Indias with Billy on top and Francis 2nd. Incredible. Incredible qualifying. Honestly, that was some intense stuff right there. Now let's just see if we'll get that sort of intensity in the race. Well, we probably will. So it's look at that: 2 Force Indias, 2 Ferraris, 2 Red Bulls, and then a McLaren, then Alfa Romeo, 2 Renaults, then a Mercedes. So incredible result. So yeah, let's jump into the race then. Let's see what could happen. And I just realised Cameron was on his ultra softs. So was Renault. Tyler was on hypersofts. So yeah. Don't think Tyler will be too happy with that one, since he he got beaten by his teammate in the exact same car but with worse tyres. I mean, he's new. He's new to the SRL league and he's just getting used to it. I mean, when I was new, I crashed, so yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too disappointed with that one if I was Tyler. But here we go then. See how this turns out. Let's see who will come out on top in the Canadian Grand Prix. And it looks like only one person's readied up at the moment, so yeah. Got some intense setups going on here then, isn't there? With tyre strategy or something. I mean, Silverstone was intense, and well, to me, that qualifying was more intense than the British Grand Prix. So yeah, if it's that good in the race, then it'll definitely be better than the British Grand Prix when I commentated that for that one. But yeah, formation laps. So here we go then. Hopefully no one gets disqualified, but I mean, if I know anything, it's the formation lap's the worst part of this race. So yeah, it looks like everyone's got away fine. Oh, except the Williams. Who's that actually? I don't know who that is. I'll have a look. He joined a bit late, so he obviously has to start last. But actually, I don't have his name down on the list here, so yeah, I'm not actually too sure who that is. So yeah, I apologise about that. But yeah, don't know why that is. But yes, he's in the race then, and he is car number 99. And oh, there's a bit of contact, I think, between the Williams and the Mercedes. So yeah, and Billy just going right out ahead. He might want to slow down a little bit, or else he'll stay on the line with cold tyres. No one's been disqualified at the moment, so this could be the first formation lap that I've seen without any contact or anything. So, oh, Sandro just got disqualified. Okay, and so did Jesper. So both Ferraris been disqualified, and oh, and Billy's been disqualified too. So he'll be starting on cold tyres on the line, and oh, well, Williams has spun as well. Surprised he didn't get disqualified. I mean, he didn't have contact with anyone, so I guess he wouldn't. And here we come then. So all the cars line up on the track then, and Tyler seeming to not warm up his tyres a lot there. I don't know if he did throughout the whole lap, but through there it didn't look like he was. But here we go then. The lineup for the Canadian Grand Prix. Let's see how this turns out. So I'll flip to Francis, actually Billy, because if I flip to Billy, then we can watch the actual start. And I'll tell you what. Okay, the camera's glitched, so I'm gonna have to watch it from on board. There we go. That's better. So it's lights out, and away we go here for the Canadian Grand Prix. And oh, there's a bit of contact down there, and I think that was Tyler. And oh, look at the two Force Indias fighting already, and so, same with the two Ferraris as well. So incredible stuff on there. And Jesper's actually jumped Sandro off the line there, so incredible from him. And it's all to play for. It is all to play for right here, and he's flying now. Francis obviously in first now, and oh, that's a Mercedes around and pretty much out. And I think that's George there. I'm not too sure if I said his name wrong, but Tim actually not in the race then, so he left and hasn't joined back. I'm not too sure why that is, but yeah, incredible race at the moment. And Tyler is, well, sort of in last out of this battle. The Mercedes is obviously quite out, and he's completely out. So yeah, Tyler's just, well, he's definitely in the points then. So everyone who finishes the race now will be in the points. And the Williams has gone massively deep there, and Tyler's diving it down the inside. Oh, massive contact there, and oh, there's going to be a bit of raging from Tyler there, and don't know what's happening there, but the Williams just completely shut the door on him. Quite dangerous if you ask me, but you know, it's racing. I mean, oh, and a battle between Renault and Drew, and Drew has actually made it, and Francis at the fast lap time obviously. And the Williams is actually pitted, and Tyler's up to 9th now, so 2 points at the moment on the line for Tyler. I mean, everyone will get a point now, whether they crash or not, because Tim's not in the race for whatever reason, because he left, and the Mercedes has crashed. The Mercedes of George, I think it is, has crashed. So, yeah. Oh, a 3-second time penalty for Tyler. That was Jur, who just completely almost got wiped out of the race there. And I wonder if the Renaults will try and work together here, because obviously there's two Renaults blocking sandwiching the Red Bull, I should say. So I wonder if they'll work together and maybe try and, you know, get them both higher points. But let's flick to the front running teams. So it seems like the top four are actually having a battle for first, and Francis loses it a little bit there, and that won't be great news for him on the rundown. And I think Billy will slipstream really nicely, and obviously so will Jesper, and Sandro kind of got pulled away from a little bit there, so not great news for him. I mean, it's not had great starts from the past few races. And there we go, Billy versus Francis, and it looks like Billy's got out at first, and Billy set the fast lap of the race. He has the inside line for the next corner, and same with this corner as well. DRS has been labelled, and he has moved up to first. Billy is up to first, but the battle's not over yet, because Jesper is just behind, and also Francis is still sticking with Billy. I wonder who's going to come out top, because, well, this is incredible battling for both the teams, or both the drivers, I should say, and both teams as well, because, well, now Jesper and Sandro having battle with each other, because Jesper's made a few mistakes and backed off a little bit. So Sandro could possibly push up to third. It's going to be close. I want to try and see who's... Alright, there's a bit of a gap between Billy and Francis now, so let's flip to Sandro and Jesper. There's a bit of gap between them as well. Okay. Oh, it looks like Nick and Rene having a battle. And what is this? It looks like Rene has got past Nick. And it looks like Dieu is getting past Nick as well. Oh, a bit of contact. Oh, and that's not great news for Rene. That is terrible news for Rene. He's just been smashed into the wall of champions by Nick, I think that was. I could be wrong. And a 3-second time penalty for the Williams. And now both the Renaults will be having a little battle. I mean, you know, Rene's got a damage on the front wing, so Tyler will have a bit of an advantage there. But, you know, this is it's all to play for. I mean, it is all to play for. I mean, even though Tyler's a reserve driver and only just got reserve drive from Italy, I mean, he still could try and get some points in practice for, you know, the season 5 if he gets a full drive. And it looks like the Renault of Rene has just let Tyler through, which is fair enough because, well, they're both teammates, and at this point, you know, what's there to battle for? Because Rene's on a different strategy now since he's got damage, and as obvious, Tyler has pulled away a little bit from Rene. But yeah, let's flip back to the top 4. So it looks like Sandro at it again against Jesper. It looks like he's going to dive down the inside here, try and make the move stick. Maybe he does make the move stick perfectly through the chicane, and that couldn't have gone better. That couldn't have gone better. But that's not it for Jesper and Sandro. They're still going at it, and maybe, who knows, switch back again. I don't know, but definitely going at it. I think this is Jesper's first race. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen him in the past few races that I've been in SRL, so it could be his first race. So this incredible debut for Jesper if it is, and he's definitely giving his teammate a run for his money, and maybe even looking to overtake him again. And what's happening with Billy and Francis? So Billy and Francis still going at it as well. That's a 3-second time penalty for Dieu. So I just wonder where... So Dieu is actually right behind his teammates. So looks like everyone's having battles with their teammates at the moment, which is quite incredible. And Rene is obviously pitted and is come out 9th. So still ahead of the Williams, but the Williams pitted at the beginning. So and Tyler's just in his own race at the moment, so nothing to really sure about there. But I want to go back to Sandro and Jesper. Oh, there's a bit of a gap between Sandro and Jesper now, so let's check the Force Indias. So it looks like there's a bit of a gap between the Force Indias too, but not as much as the Ferraris. So let's just see it there. A bit of a lock-up from Billy there. No, from Francis. So that's not going to be great when you try to catch him down. And he is out of DRS zone. So it's not the best there. Not the best. But, you know, Francis could come back. Especially if the conditions change, which it doesn't look like it will. But, I mean, anything could happen. It changed in Belgium, or Spa-Francorchamps. So, and it was sunny there at the beginning of the race. So it could change. I don't know. Just doesn't look like it at the moment. So Cameron in his own race as well. Nick and Dieu in their own race. Tyler obviously in his own race. Same with Rene. The Williams is too. So yeah, I think, you know, at the moment it's a full series having a battle, and a little bit of the Ferraris. I mean, there's a bit of a gap between them, but yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. But anyway, it's looking like Francis isn't going to give up on this, and the Force Indians are so quick this season. They're just on it completely, especially Francis. I mean, obviously Billy has had a bit of bad luck, especially in Silverstone, so maybe this is his comeback and he's going to try and, you know, pull out a win and show his teammate that, you know, he's not quite number 2 driver. And oh, that's the Williams out. Don't know what happened there. I don't know if he just retired or crashed, I don't know. But Francis looking at Billy again to maybe try and get a move. And Jesper's pitted as well, so quite an early stop from Jesper. I don't know if he had a problem or something. And Tyler pits as well. Oh, quite early stops going on here. He changed the front wing as well, so I don't know if there was a bit of contact or something, or if that was just a mistake. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty weird. I mean, people pitting already. I mean, thought it'd be a long shot, like one stop, half a race or something. Anyway, oh, here we go. Francis and Billy right at it now. Really close. And obviously DRS assistance for Francis. Let's just see if it will get past. So Billy's going to try and defend. Maybe tug it to the inside. He does tug it to the inside. So Francis is going to have to go right around the outside. And he does try around the outside. And Billy pits into the pits. That was really dodgy then. Oh, Francis gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting the corner a little bit. Or multiple warnings, I should say. So not great news for him. But Tyler's stuck in the pits. Clearly a glitch there. This has happened once with Tyler. I played an open lobby with him and he was just stuck in the pits. So he's not going to be happy with that one. Probably raging, if anything. I mean, he's really not happy. But clearly a game glitch with Codemasters. So yeah, but Renault is gonna has got past Tyler again. And well, clearly Renault's got some sort of amazing strategy. But yeah, anyway, Sandro quite back. Well, 6.5 seconds behind Francis, so yeah, quite far away. Oh, a big lock up from Francis there. He doesn't want to be doing that. Trying to save those tyres. Brilliant. Cameron obviously moves up to a podium at the moment, but he hasn't pitted yet. So yeah, he will still have to pit. Billy has pitted, so he's going to try and maybe jump his teammate again. And his teammate Francis trying to do the overcut since Billy was ahead before, you know, he pitted. So let's see, will Francis pit now? No, he doesn't. He stays up for another lap trying to maybe pull out a bigger gap. And Tyler's still stuck in the pits. So yeah, that's a bit of a rip for him in the chat. But yeah, oh, a bit dodgy from Billy there. No, Cameron, I meant. On the grass a little bit. There's Billy. So yeah, he's still looking to try and, you know, get out ahead of Francis. I just wonder how much Tyler's going to take of this, because he's still in the pits. Even though everyone's got past him. I swear he's been lapped so many times as well. He's probably like absolutely annoyed with that. I know I shouldn't be laughing, but I'm sorry, you gotta find these glitches funny sometimes. Like, you gotta. I think it's because he tried to change his front wing, and for whatever reason it glitched. Because I saw there was like a ghost of him going on, like the front wing going on, even though there already was a front wing going on. But yeah, I think that might have to be looked into, because he was ahead of Renault, so he would be in 7th at the moment. I mean, I don't know if Renault would have caught up or what, but I think that should be looked into, because that is kind of annoying. I don't know, it might just be a glitch on my screen and he might actually be driving. I mean, it probably isn't, because I've seen this before with Tyler, and I don't know why, but it just happens a lot. And if I was Tyler, I would still stay in, because he still finishes 9th, so he still gets 2 points, and he's retired. But he still gets 9th, so that's still alright. It's looking like, here we go, so Jur is going to have a battle with Renault in a bit. So I just wonder what can happen with that. France is still out on those ultra softs, so he's trying to take them quite close to the middle of the race maybe, and try and pit in the middle of the race. So Sandro is still in 2nd, Cameron's still in 3rd, Billy in 4th, Jesper in 5th, Nick in 6th, Renault in 7th, and Jur in 8th. And for whatever reason, Tim still comes up in 12th, but he won't make any positions, because obviously, you know, he left in qualifying. I have no clue why, but he just did. Maybe he had to go for something I'm not too sure. I ain't going to make up any theories or conspiracy theories. But anyway, Jur looking to try and catch on Renault. And it looks like he is at the moment, because he is closing that gap very slowly, but, you know, he is closing it still. So, Red Bull versus Renault. Let's see what can happen with this. Well, they will come out on top. And I want to see if there's any other battles. Doesn't look like there's any other battles. Cameron got on the grass a bit there. But yeah, so Renault and Jur having a battle here. Let's see what can happen here. So we'll have DRS, because he's just in the DRS zone. So he flips DRS open now. Tries to get a little bit of slipstream. I mean, he's a little far behind, so he won't get a lot, but still a little bit. Enough to close the gap even more. He will get DRS here as well. Flips DRS open. Now he's much closer. Now he could try and maybe do a move down the inside or around the outside. Whatever one, I'm not too sure. And gets on the grass a little bit there, Renault. So that's not helping him a lot. And he's still going to try and push though. And maybe he can try and, you know, get 8th 7th, I mean, for Dürr. So let's see then. How close is he? I can't see because of the tree. There we go. Alright, so yeah, he's definitely a lot closer now. 5/10. So really close. Closer than what he was last time, because he was like 6 or 7. 7 or 8/10. You know, now it's like 5. So he's really close now. So I wonder if he'll try and like slipstream him on the next DRS zone. Oh, he will also get DRS, and Billy sets a fast lap. So at the moment, that's an extra point for him. And oh, Cameron's pitted. So where will Cameron come out ahead of? Or will he come out ahead of anyone? I'm not too sure yet. I think both the Red Bulls have stopped. So yeah, I think that's alright. I'm going to check the live chat because I don't know that. Alright, no one is watching at the moment, which is a shame. But yeah, sometimes people just check live chat, so I thought I would just for a quick second, but nothing happened. Or no one commented anything. So Cameron comes out 5th. Obviously on brand new super softs. So yeah, that's quite interesting for him. And Sandro is 5 seconds behind Jesper, so it's not great news for him. And Billy's back up to 2nd. So Francis hasn't pitted yet. I'm gonna check. I don't think he has pitted. No, he hasn't. Francis hasn't pitted. So everyone's pitted except Francis. So yeah, he'll probably have to pit in a minute, or any minute now, because those tyres will start to fall off the pace a little bit. Oh yeah, it looks like they already are starting to fall off the pace because he just lost the back end a bit through that turn 2 there. But yeah, looking like Jesper has maybe got Sandro on this one, because he's actually jumped him. So pretty incredible by Jesper on his debut. Could be his debut. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong with that. So I apologise if I am Jesper, and I apologise to the SRL League if I am wrong with that one. But yeah, Cameron actually going out at Sandro now, so I wonder what can happen here. So obviously Cameron on newer, fresher and better tyres, I think. Oh no, he's actually not. He's actually on super softs, Cameron, and Sandro is on ultra. So I wonder what can happen. I think it is anyway. Tyre. Yeah, he is. So yeah, Cameron on super softs and Sandro on ultra softs. Now I don't know how long Sandro's been up for one lap. Oh, okay. So Sandro will actually be better on those tyres for sure. So he might pull away a little bit. I mean, unless Cameron can just pull out something. I don't know. Maybe do a Lewis Hamilton like what he did in Bahrain in 2014 against Rosberg. But oh, here we go. So Renault and Nick, I forgot about this. Really had it. Oh, a bit of contact there. And that's definitely going to give him Dürr the oomph that he needs to get past, and he has got past. And I think Renault's just going to try and slipstream him as much as possible, because Dürr's still got DRS down the straight. I don't know. I couldn't quite tell if that was a bit of contact or what, but Sandro Dullius actually gets 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so that ain't great for him. But Jesper's also got a 3-second time penalty, so yeah, it's a bit dodgy from the Ferraris. I mean, you know, everyone gets penalties. I mean, I got a penalty in Italy, and I still managed to finish in the points, but still going to help for Sandro against, you know, Cameron, because Cameron's only 1.8 seconds behind. All goes on the grass a little bit there, so not great from him. And looks like Dürr has actually pulled out a bit of a gap between him and Renault, so not great day for the Renaults. Looking like Tyler is out because of a glitch, and Renault had a bit of contact with Dürr and has been pushed down to 8th and last of who's still in this race. So not great for the Renaults, not Renault, but well, not great for Renault either, but not great for the Renaults altogether. 3-second time penalty for Francis as well, so not great here. But Billy has actually, you know, got back past Francis because he's pitted. Now there's just like a massive gap between everyone. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Yeah, just a gap between everyone now, so not much happening. But yeah, you know, it was a pretty decent race at the beginning. The first, well, I'd say 15 laps were pretty decent. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. So nearly halfway through the race now, and Looks like everyone's got quite a bit of a lead gap on each other. Well, Sandro's actually called down Jesper pretty quickly, so we might want to watch that. Oh, he's caught him down massively. Maybe a few mistakes by Jesper there on this lap. I'm not too sure. I wasn't watching, so kind of annoyed about that. But massive drop down on pace. And Francis just set the fast lap of a 1:10.5, so pretty decent lap. Obviously not as quick as qualifying laps, but still 3-second time penalty for Cameron. Here we go, battle between the Ferraris, Jesper versus Sandro. Francis gets another time penalty, and now the gap's so close together, unbelievable. Let's see what can happen here then. 3 temps, and it's probably like gone down 2 temps now. Oh, let's see if he'll try down the inside here, and he does try down the inside. He does make the move, a bit of contact there, but I think it's just robbing, and robbing is racing, so yeah. Sandro up to 3rd then, so incredible move by Sandro, and well played by both Ferraris, because that was really nice battle, and really clean. I mean, there might be a little bit of robbing, but as I said, robbing is racing. But Jesper's not done there. He's still coming back, and he will have DRS down here. And he will have really nice slipstream as well on Sandro. So let's see what he can do. So flips the DRS open. And he will get slipstream. And I have just got a message from Tyler saying it wouldn't let me out the pits. What a WTF. So yeah, probably he's definitely annoyed about that one. And he should probably like complain to well, someone else, not me, because I'm only the commentator. And well, I mean, there's nothing they could really do about it. It was just a really bad game glitch, so yeah. But anyway, Jesper kind of fallen off a little bit from Sandro now. There was still a little bit of a battle going on between them, but looks like he's fallen off a little bit, nearly over a second now, just under a second. But yeah, nice little battle from them, and really clean. Well, team orders obviously didn't come in because it's not in F1 2018 team orders, and it's obviously an online race, and who's actually going to listen to team orders, honestly. But yeah, really nice battle between Jesper and Sandro, and let's see if anyone else can have a battle, or is having a battle at the moment. The cameras are actually too far behind Jesper, so maybe Jesper's struggling for pace a little bit on those ultra softs. Oh, and a battle between Nick and Jur, so the 2 Red Bulls going at it now. I don't know if Nick has a problem, but Jur is actually looking around the outside here, and he has got past Jur. Jur has got past Nick. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if team strategy came into play. Oh, Nick's going really slow. Nick has a problem. Oh, now he's just started speeding up again. What happened there? I don't know what happened there, but he's let Renault through as well. So if that was team strategy, I want to know what kind of team strategy it was, because he just let Renault through as well. If I was them, I would have, like, you know, kept it a bit different. Maybe, you know, let Jur through, because Jur did look a bit quicker, and then Nick sit behind Jur and try and hold off Renault for a little bit, because then Jur could have pushed out a lead between him, well, Renault and Nick, and then yeah, that could have played out, because at the moment Renault is so close to Jur. Another battle between these two, maybe. Let's just see if there's any other battles going on. So just over 2-second gap between Francis and Billy. So maybe Francis is trying to come back into play for the win. But I want to see what's happening with Renault and Jur, and a little bit of Nick as well, because now he's 7 seconds behind. What's happened with Nick? He won the Silverstone Grand Prix, and now he's just like completely gone off the pace then, sliding all over the place there. That was really not great, really bad. But Jur and Renault and Jur have a bit of a gap between them now. So everyone has a bit of a gap, but the closest there is Billy and Francis, so maybe they could come into play. I'm not too sure. Let's just see if they will. So lap 19 out of 35. See what can happen here. Maybe Francis could try and steal the win off Billy. Who knows? Not too sure. Oh, hello Sam. Welcome to the live stream. And, well, my commentating again. I apologise if it's not, that great. Obviously, there's a lot of people that is better than me. And I'm just chipping in until another commentator can help. But I will be racing in America, so you won't have my commentating then. So yeah, the gap definitely closing between Billy and Francis then. Closing, well, not really quickly, but fairly quickly. So yeah, this could be interesting. Well, I say that a lot, but honestly, it is interesting. And but still, as long as you think I'm doing great, then that's great. And but anyway, massive battle between Billy and Francis then. And it doesn't look as any other battle, so I will watch this. And this is for the race win at the moment. This is for the race win. So I wonder what could happen with this. And I'm gonna put this on. There we go. And we'll get rid of that. And Francis loses the back end of the car there a little bit, so not great from him. But it's flying through here. And let's see what can happen. Billy versus Francis, part 2. Here we go. Let's see what can happen here. So we've got Renault slipstream down here, looking to the outside Francis here. And he does look to the outside of the hairpin. Oh, he locks up a little bit and goes a bit too wide, and Billy's kept it. But he's still got a pretty decent exit, Francis, there. I don't know how he pulled that off. But he's still got a pretty good exit. He will have DRS down here. And, well, won't have slipstream, but Billy will. So Francis takes a lead at the moment. But Billy is still looking to battle back. And maybe even try to move down inside. No, he doesn't. And, oh, that was perfect from both of the Force Indians through there. I don't know if there was actually a little bit of a drift through there on their screen. Or if that was just a lag for me. But it looked pretty bad on the exit. But through the actual corner, the speed on it was so nice. So that was an incredible wow from Francis and Billy there. Sandro, 16.4 seconds behind. Jeez, quite far off, but, still doing good in third position. So, fair enough for Sandro. Francis and Billy. I think Francis was definitely wanted to redeem himself for Britain or Silverstone, because he finished second after he led the race by about 8 seconds, and it just got stolen from him by Nick. But it was great racing. It was great racing. A lock up from Francis there, so not great news for him. But yeah, Francis and Billy, really quick, really on it. Oh, and that's Nick in the pits. After Nick had that problem. Oh, it looks like... Oh, no, it's... Okay, Nick's not stuck in the pits. I thought he was going to have that same problem Tyler had then. But, no. He lucky didn't have that same problem. I mean, was annoying for Tyler. And sadly had to retire. He could have probably done better. I feel like he would have. But, it's not everyone's day. And I have seen Tyler have that problem before. Getting stuck in the pits in Canada. But, yeah, so Sandro just in his own race, really. He is 7.4 seconds ahead of Cameron, so it's not worth pitting and trying to go for the fast lap, because there's just no point. And Cameron gets a penalty there for, well, I saw a little bit of a corner cut. Well, that's all I can assume. It didn't look like a corner cut, honestly, but yeah, gets another 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, which will be corner cutting. And Francis also gets a time penalty. I don't know who has the most penalties, Billy or Francis, but I think it might be Francis. So if Billy just stays in a 3-second gap of Francis, he will still win this race. So this could go interesting. This could still be a Billy win. And after he had that crash last week in Silverstone, he will not be... Well, he wasn't happy with that. But he will want to try and redeem himself too. So both the Force Indians both want to try and, redeem themselves for last week. And they both are definitely redeeming themselves for an incredible race. Incredible drive by both of them. An incredible lead as well, let's just say. And Nick gets out of the way really nicely. No, Jur that was. Nick's coming up in a bit. And Nick gets a time penalty for multiple warnings. Probably for corner cutting. as I say all the time. But yeah, incredible race from everyone, really. Incredible race from everyone. Even you, Tyler, if you're watching. I mean, he's probably not watching, but even Tyler, after that terrible glitch of him getting stuck in the pits. But Billy still in a 3-second gap, so he could still win this one. I'm not too sure. And he definitely is still trying to push to try and catch up with Francis, because maybe he wants to try and beat him like legitly, and that would be quite a good, you know, effort from Billy, and that would be incredible to see. But everyone else, it looks like to be a massive gap between everyone. Oh, and the other Renault is stuck in the pits. There's another glitch. Why is the Renault having all the pit stop glitches? Yeah, and he's left. So both Renaults are out of this race because they both got stuck in the pits. This is really not good. What is happening? Codemasters, what is happening with your game? So Tyler had to retire because he got stuck in the pits, and he's obviously in the Renault, Tyler, and now sadly Renault is also stuck in the pits and lost so much time, and he's still stuck in the pit. Even though he's left and joined back, he is still stuck in the pits. What is happening with Renault's strategy? What is happening? So there is one viewer. I think that might still be Sam. So Sam, what do you think of this? Oh yes, Tyler, you are watching. Yeah, so your teammate now, Renault, Tyler, is also well, pretty much out of this race because of the pit stop glitch. I have no clue what is happening with Renault today, but it's just not going good. It is not going good for glitches. Yeah, something really needs to be done about that. Quite annoying for both Renault and Tyler, because I did see Tyler was in 7th before he had to retire, so that was a really good effort, but it's annoying. This game is so bad. What is happening? I don't know, Tyler. I don't know what's happening. No one wants to pit now. I mean, no one does want to pit. And yes, Renault is still stuck in the pits, as you can see. So it is definitely permanent. He is stuck completely. So really not good news from them. And I'm sorry I keep coming onto this, but that is annoying. I would be so annoyed if I was, you know, in that position. Just imagine. Like, I know Tyler and Renault weren't leading, but imagine if Francis pits or Billy pits now, and they get stuck in that pits because of that glitch. They would throw that race away just because of that glitch. I mean, it's not great. It isn't great, and well, I know there's nothing that could be done about it, because honestly, yeah, what can you do about it? I mean, what can you do? But it is kind of annoying, because I did see Tyler was in 7th before he pitted, and I think Renault was in 7th as well, ahead of Jure. Or it was ahead of Nick. I'm not too sure. He might have been in 8th before he pitted. I'm not too sure. But Tyler, I saw, definitely did lose a few positions because of it, and had to actually retire. So sad. And Renault is still just sat there waiting and hoping that it'll come back. And Francis loses a back end massively there, and that ain't gonna help with him trying to pull away from Billy. I mean, I think they both have penalties, but I think Francis has the most. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. I don't know, but Sandro, just, well, still in his own race. I think at this point he's just trying to bring the car home, which is fair enough, you know, fairly decent podium and well-deserved podium, and yeah, I don't blame him if he is just like taking it a bit easier and trying to like just bring the car home, because that battle that him and Jesper had, and yeah, the battles he's had today, incredible, and well-deserved podium, I'd say. But for Francis and Billy, definitely well-deserved. They've just been on it all day. Qualifying, race, they were on it. First, second in qualifying. It looks like it's going to be a 1-2 in the races as well. So, incredible from them. And they are probably going to be partying hard tonight. So, yeah. And, Jure gets another penalty. Kind of annoying of all the penalties again, but it's probably on strict. I could be wrong, but it might be on strict, which is fair enough. Just the tiniest of all 4 wheels off the track, then you get a penalty. I'm sorry, but that's how it works. But yeah, Billy and Francis still going at it. He's still staying under 2 seconds, so Francis sort of not pulling away anymore now. He was, but he's just not anymore. I think the mistakes are starting to come in, and to be honest, I wouldn't risk too much at this point. I wouldn't try and go for fastest lap or anything. I'm not too sure who's got the fast lap yet. Well, I'm not too sure who's got the fast lap at the moment. I wish it would show on the diagram, but it doesn't. But we'll see, and well, we'll see when the leaderboard gets updated, and also people would have seen if they just go back and look through the live stream. So yeah, but it's just gone over 2 seconds down the gap, so France is starting to pull away a little bit more now. So he's doing well. Billy gets another 3-second time penalty, so I think they might be pretty equal on time penalties now. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I wasn't really. I haven't really been keeping up with the penalty. Oh, and that's definitely not how you take that corner from Francis. And yeah, even Renault's pit crew have just given up on it. They're just like, yep, it's lunchtime, and we'll just leave whilst we leave our car there. So yeah, really annoying. I wish if that happened, there'd be a way that you could just turn the assist off and just drive out yourself, even if it would cause you to get a penalty. I mean, it's better than this. Like, honestly, that's just stupid. Renault's strategy today, just not great. So yeah, still everyone have massive gaps, but Billy and Francis still on it. And is that a Red Bull? That is a Red Bull of Jure catching up with Billy. I'm not too sure if he's catching up or if he's just lapped, or if Billy's just lapped him and leaving him now. I'm not too sure, but not a great result from the Red Bulls today. And well, they've been lapped by their rivals, I should say. So, well, both of them. So, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be too happy around. But still finishing points, 6th and 7th. That's not too bad. I'd be really annoyed with the Renault so if I was in a Renault and had that problem, because that's just, yeah, glitches just aren't fun. They're just not fun. Well, they're fun if they come in your favour, but that is not in his favour. That is definitely not in his favour. So Jesper in 5th at the moment, Cameron in 4th, Sandra in 3rd, Billy in 2nd, and Francis in 1st. And with 5 laps to go, it's looking like this is probably how it's going to finish. I'm not too sure how the points work in the SRL League. I don't know if you have to finish to claim those points, because now Renault just left again. Because it'd be kind of annoying if Tyler, still gets 2 points because of, he's in 9th, as you can see. But for whatever reason, he had to retire because of that glitch. It'd be kind of annoying if those points got taken away. But if they do get taken away, then they shouldn't do. There should be like that rule that says they shouldn't. But I don't think they should. But anyway, it's all looking up the 2 Force India's trees at the moment, because they're both, it's a 1-2 at the moment. Sandra in 3rd, so Sandra getting a constant, 3rd, 4th, so he's doing really well on the last few races as well. So I wouldn't be too mad with that one, especially with the battles and nice overtakes he's had today. Cameron, I haven't seen too much of him really. I mean, he's had some fairly decent, well, he will get some fairly decent points. And after that, shocking last corner in Silverstone where him and Dion had a crash, it's quite incredible. Fair enough. He even said, if you don't go for a gap, then you're no longer a racing driver, which is obviously an Ayrton Senna quote. But yeah, I mean, that is fair enough. And it spiced the Grand Prix up right at the end as well by 10,000%. And Jesper actually catching down Cameron, or trying to anyway. There's still a 1.8 second gap, so he might just be able to do that before the end. I'm not too sure. And that is a Red Bull paint of Nick. Let's just see if he'll get stuck by this glitch. Yeah. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, and Gio is pitting as well. So this is going to be, well, it would have been a stacked, but I think they might have got away. Nah, they've lost a bit of time with Gio, and they don't get stuck, but Renault is still stuck. So yeah, it's just Renault. It's just the Renault then, isn't it? It's just their strategy. It's just their strategy calls. It is their strategy calls. So yeah, they've pitted again, obviously. I think they're just going to try and go for fast lap, and they're going to battle out for fast lap now because, well, it's 3 laps remaining. What have they got to lose? I mean, they ain't going to get overtaken by Renault because he's stuck in the pit lane. And they're both, well, second to last and last of who's still in the race. So I think they're going to try and go for fast lap. They're going to try and do what me and Sam did in Italy. Well, except for they both pitted. I stayed out in the Italian Grand Prix, and Sam went in and got the fastest lap. But anyway, it's looking like they might try and get it, which is for the extra point, which is fair enough. And Francis and Billy's actually closed the gap down by a little bit, and he is still closing the gap down. I think Francis is starting to make a few mistakes now, which ain't ideal, really. He wants to try and, you know, just stay out ahead. Just take it nicely, you know, don't do risks, because I think they're kind of equal on penalties. I mean, I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, and Francis actually has got more and he has to pull out a gap, then I understand what he's doing. But I think they're kind of equal on penalties. Oh, and that's really slowly there. Those tyres are falling off the pace very quickly. And there's a battle between Jesper and Cameron, actually. Around the outside, Jesper tries, and Cameron keeps it. Very fair battle. Oh, look how close he is, without contact as well. Incredible. And tries down the inside. Now Jesper trying down the inside, and a little bit of contact maybe. No, I don't think so. And oh, there is a bit of contact with the barrier for Jesper there. And if I remember rightly, Dion in the Ferrari last time in Silverstone and Cameron ended out with a crash at the end. Now, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hopefully I haven't just jinxed it. But yeah, there's a massive battle going on at the moment, and that's another 3-second time penalty for Francis. So I don't know where that keeps him with penalties, but I think he might have a few more now. I'm not too sure, but we'll soon find out. But anyway, Jesper and Cameron really going at it. Hairpin time. Tries down the side. No, doesn't try down the side, but really keeping with him. Nick actually does set the fast lap. As I predicted, he was going to try and go for the fast lap. I don't know if Gio will try and come back with that, but flips the DRS open now. Cameron's going to try and keep the inside, but he's going to obviously slipstream Cameron, Jesper is. So tries around the outside now. Will he try and get the move? He doesn't, not yet, but flips the DRS open again. And here we go. This could be a battle to the line. To the line. And it is going to be incredible, I think. So I will watch this. Obviously, I'm going to flick back to Francis and watch him come over the line with Billy and Sandra as well. But I want to see this. This is interesting at the moment. And I wonder who will come out on top. Francis is on that 34, and he is going to be finishing a sec. And this is it's going to be an interesting end. Ferrari versus Sauber again, and oh, he's lost it there, Jesper. So that might have cost him there. That has, well, massively cost him. Unless he could try and like get into DRS section again, try and push that gap back down. I'm not too sure, but he's going to be a bit annoyed with that one, and I wouldn't. You know, I wouldn't blame him. He would be annoyed, but he's going to still try it all for 4. So it'll be a 1-2 for Force India and a 3-4 for Ferrari. So will he try and get it down the inside here? Because he is 4 attempts again. How close he is. Now, obviously, Cameron's going to go for the inside, because why wouldn't he? And he's going to try and slipstream as much as possible. Looks to the outside again, but doesn't quite make the move stick as they start their final lap of the race. And he's going to try around the outside again. Oh, it's going to be a battle to the end, I think. A massive battle to the end. Oh, a bit of contact there. Really, really nice battle between Cameron and Jesper. And just showing that they both know what they're doing. And both drive really nicely. And oh, massive contact. Oh, it looked like Jesper was actually going to get through then. A massive contact. Let's see. Francis has almost finished the race. And a 3-second time penalty for Jesper, actually, for corner cutting, so he probably won't get past him then. And trying again, but here comes Francis then to win the Canadian Grand Prix. He wins the Canadian Grand Prix, and Billy in 2nd place. And then Sandro will come home to finish in 3rd. But let's just see. Oh, there's been a crash, I missed it! No, there's been a crash between Jesper and Cameron. A massive crash. What a shame. Oh, that was such a good battle, and I missed it. Oh, but anyway, here comes Sandro through the chicane, and he will come home to finish in, well, P3. And that is Gio there, crashed over the line. But oh, Jesper and Cameron, what a shame. Again, Ferrari and Sauber have contact. What a heartbreaking way to end the race, because Jesper looked like he was going to get it then, but what a heartbreaking way to end the race. I only just saw the crash, which is kind of annoying because I wanted to see the whole thing, but oh well. You know, Francis wins, Billy second, and Sandro in third, and that rounds off the podium. Incredible race, incredible, and honestly couldn't be better. So yeah, again Francis first, Billy second, and Sandro in third. And now let's celebrate with the champagne. Oh, another interesting SRL League race. And everyone got a penalty there, literally everyone. So let's just round it off here. So actually Billy did win because Francis had more penalties. So Billy won, Billy first, Francis second, Sandro third, Cameron fourth, Jesper fifth, Nick sixth, Jur seventh, Renault eighth, Tyler in ninth, the Williams there, so I don't have his name on the sheet, and George, I think it is, in 11th. So yeah, that's the SRL League Race Season 4, Round 17 in Canada. If you enjoyed this race, then make sure to like and subscribe to the SRL League channel, and each driver as well, because they are really good and upload, you know, other sort of videos as well. And also make sure to check out my channel, Through the Pit Lane. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.